Willkommen zurück auf meinen Kanal, auf dem Maximilian TV-Kanal. Schön, dass ihr wieder eingeschaltet habt, ja. Freunde, es hat leider nicht geklappt mit diesem Showcase, weil wir ein spannendes Match hatten. Aber seid mir nicht böse, aber jetzt gibt's ein Showcase in WWE. Vergiss nicht ein Like, ein Abo dazulassen. Würde mich sehr, sehr freuen. Und ja, das wär's dann. Ich wünsche euch viel Spaß und wir gehen in diesen Showcase rein in WWE.
Solo Sikoa lifting Cody Rhodes up. Spear from Roman. Cover, hook to the leg. Cody somehow survives.
Are you kidding me? How? How did Rhodes survive?
Desire is how, Corey. Grit is how, Corey. This is how bad Cody Rhodes wants to finish his story. What the?
It can't be.
It is!
John Cena's here. Cena's in WrestleMania.
A saving grace for Cody Rhodes. John Cena here to fight off Solo Sikoa.
Solo sent crashing to the outside, courtesy of the franchise. Oh no, check out this power from Cena, Cole.
Adjustment.
Jetzt richtig mit deinen Anthony Table. Aber ach so. Jetzt verstehe ich.
And now John Cena with Solo Sikoa and through the announce table.
Oh, hold on, guys. Hold on.
You gotta be kidding me.
The final boss is at WrestleMania.
What a moment this is.
Brings back memories from WrestleMania over a decade ago.
Now this is a
Das ist ein echter WrestleMania-Moment.
Feeding off the electricity of this crowd.
This is absolutely surreal.
Das ist absolut unwirklich.
Oh, right to the rock bottom.
The final boss strikes and Cena is down.
And now The Rock taking off the Mama Rhodes weight belt, and he's going to use it against Cody.
What? Oh.
No way. No way. Guys?
What is going on here? We know that music all too well, but
It's Seth Rollins! And a Superman punch by Reigns intercepts Rollins, who's out here in the old Shield gear. Now what? Undertaker's in the ring!
oh my gosh!
The Great One face to face with the Reaper at WrestleMania.
Undertaker with the Rock! Choke slam! The Undertaker's back in WrestleMania!
Unreal!
And now Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes struggling to grab a hold of the steel chair in the ring.
Both men struggling to their feet. Roman beats Cody Rhodes. And this could be disastrous for the American Nightmare.
The Tribal Chief putting a ghost of his past to rest.
Ach so, eine geladener.
Roman Reigns setting up, looking for the spear to put Cody away.
No! Cody catches Roman. Crossroads.
And another crossroads.
Looking for the trifecta now.
Finish the story.
Everybody seems to think that WrestleMania 40 was the night the Bloodline ended. But anyone who knows us knows that it's gonna take more than one bad night to bring us down. If anything, we're just getting started.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I serve as special counsel and the wise man to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, the undisputed, uncontroverted, unquestioned leader of the Bloodline, the most dominant group in recent memory and in the entire history of WWE.
The Bloodline has all the damn gold!
For nearly 40 years, I have worked for, alongside, and even employed the absolute greatest superstars to ever do it.
Just how dangerous do you want to live?
I've created the Dangerous Alliance, led an extreme revolution with ECW, and managed the most legendary of all champions. And for me, none of that compares to the relationship I've built with the Anoa'i, Fatu, and Maivia families, the triumvirate that composes this dynasty that we know more colloquially as the Bloodline. My time with this family goes back 40 years. I've led them into battle, strategized with them, and have watched their children grow into top-tier superstars who have also created their own impressive legacies. And so it is my great honor to serve as your host for the WWE 2K25 showcase featuring a dynasty like no other, the Bloodline.
When you look at this incredible family tree, this is proof that there is only one royal family in professional wrestling, bound by blood.
A blood bond forged between High Chief Peter Maivia and Amatua Anai Anoa'i, the father of Afa and Sika, the wild Samoans, created a force that has dominated professional wrestling for over 5 decades. An elite collection boasting names like the wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, as well as The Rock, Rikishi, Umaga, Yokozuna, Nia Jax, Jimmy and Jey Uso, Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, and of course, your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. They've owned championships, filled arenas, packed stadiums, broken box office records, years and decades of dedication to the craft, perfecting their art with each passing generation, ultimately leading us to right here, right now, with the Bloodline having dominated WWE for the last half decade. As your humble wise man, it is my duty to take you through some of the most ferocious battles featuring the greatest warriors in the family. Not everything goes according to plan, and this year we're going to give you a chance to right the historical wrongs and change history to bring more glory to the Bloodline. It's our showcase, after all. Honestly, their only real competition is themselves.
Acknowledge me!
All of this fighting amongst each other, this constant power struggle, I won't let all of that ruin this moment. Because it's not just about Solo Sikoa or Roman Reigns. It's not just about the Usos. It's about every single member of their family that came before them, who built the lineage and who made them into the superstars that they've become today. It's been said elsewhere that wrestling has more than one royal family. That's undeniably true. Also undeniably true is that for all of those other families, there's only one Bloodline dynasty.
Eine 2K Showcase-Produktion. Wir ehren die Anoa, Fatu und Maivia-Familie für ihre jahrelange Exzellenz. Im Showcase wirst du durch Siege zu einem Homani Usi, aber das Abschließen von Zielen beweisen zu können, dass du wirklich Seone bist. Verdiene Match-Belohnungen durch Sieg, erhalte Ziele, Belohnungen, in, indem du jeden in Match gestellte Herausforderung abschließt. Ein echter weiser Mann lässt sich nicht unterliegt und beweist, was können. Here we go. Wir fangen jetzt mit, mit der Showcase von The Bloodline an. Lasst ein Like da und ein Abo da. Und los geht's mit der Showcase Bloodline. Yokozuna vs. Hulk Hogan, King of 13. Juni 1993. Konusa hat zwei Ziele: Hulk morgen leiden zu lassen und sich die WWE Champion zu holen. Es liegt an dir, den Plan auch umzusetzen, und das kann auch spektakulär werden, wäre
In a family that specialized in brute force over the years, perhaps no one better personified this than Rodney Anawai, nephew to the Wild Samoans, better known to the WWE Universe as the mighty Yokozuna. The family's first world heavyweight champion, Yokozuna arrived to WWE in the fall of 1992. An imposing behemoth, to say the least, Yokozuna would make an immediate statement, winning the 1993 Royal Rumble just a few months after his debut. This victory would grant him a WWE Championship match at WrestleMania 9, where he took on Bret the Hitman Hart. This meteoric rise to the top was only a hint of the dominance Yokozuna would have on WWE for the next year. 2 WWE championships, a WWE Tag Team Championship, victory over the era's titans like Bret Hart, Undertaker, Lex Luger, and Hulk Hogan.
Yokozuna is my middle name. I'm named after my uncle. I carry it with like so much pride and weight on my shoulders just because of like what he's done for this business and like who he is as a person too. It's a cool middle name to have, man. I represent it with the pride, man, that I have. Hopefully, man, I'm making him proud by doing it.
The manner in which Yokozuna melded incredible size with unspeakable agility shocked the WWE Universe, who to that point were used to their monsters hitting hard but moving slow. Yokozuna broke the mold, punishing opponents with super kicks, uranagis, leg drops, and of course, his devastating Banzai drop. A maneuver so effective that once it had connected, nobody kicked out of it. Nobody.
Rodney was a very unique talent. I think the way he was able to handle all the pressure, it was kind of parallel to how he was in the ring. For someone to be so big and to be so nimble, you just don't see that very often. Rodney was one of those first solo guys, singles competitor guys that was able to go out there and really just make waves, make a big splash. I mean, pun intended, I guess. You know, that fool jumped in the pool, he'd knock out all the water, and that's the way it felt sometimes. He would go into those arenas and just suck in all the energy and be able to give it back. So when I look at Rodney, I see someone very similar to me, someone who understands the top, the very, very top of the game, the top position, and everything that goes along with it.
In a career filled with so many highlight reel moments, perhaps nothing stands out more than when Yokozuna faced and defeated the so-called immortal Hulk Hogan at the first King of the Ring event in 1993. Looking to humiliate Hogan after the Hulkster stole Yokozuna's WWE Championship only 2 minutes after Yokozuna defeated Bret Hart for the title months earlier at WrestleMania 9, Yokozuna entered the ring totally focused on the task at hand. And on that night, he not only got revenge, but his victory would send Hogan packing from WWE for nearly 9 years.
Hulk Hogan is finished.
Many felt that Yokozuna had indeed killed Hulkamania. Now you get to possess the power of the mighty Yokozuna and deal out punishment to Hulk Hogan to walk out of the King of the Ring, a 2-time WWE champion. Showcase the ability and the agility that made Yokozuna a Hall of Fame performer and take Hulkamania down. Banzai.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an event of international magnitude. Photographers from around the world as they are documenting Yokozuna's every move.
Coming down the aisle with Mr. Fuji is the champion from Polynesia Islands, weighing 550 pounds, Yokozuna!
One thing, Corey, he's 550 pounds, bigger than he's ever been.
And I understand Hulk Hogan trimmed down so he can have more speed, more endurance. But I'll tell you something, Hogan's got to take him out early.
This is going to answer a lot of unanswered questions from WrestleMania 9. A lot of pressure on the president of WWE for what he did. But this is Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan. Let the winner be the winner.
One thing's for sure, Hogan will be quicker. He will be faster than he's ever been in any previous title defense.
Well, this is going to be interesting because he's wrestling a fresh Yokozuna this time. Not a man who's already wrestled a 15-minute match with Bret the Hitman Hart.
Well, Hogan and Yokozuna's last match lasted less than 30 seconds when Hogan won the title at WrestleMania.
Well, I can tell you, this match will go much longer. Yokozuna will not be caught by surprise this time.
Listen to this! What a phenomenal ovation for the WWE Champion!
His opponent, coming down the aisle with his manager, the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, from Venice Beach, California, weighing in 302 pounds, the WWE Champion, Hulk Hogan!
You can feel this facility shake, literally moving. The rafters shaking with the ovation of the WWE Champion Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan thrives on these people. He thrives on the Hulksters, the little Hulksters. This is what keeps this man going.
Hulk Hogan's relying on the fans. He wants to hear them cheer. He wants to draw strength from them. But Yokozuna's focused. He has not taken his eyes off Hulk Hogan. He is ready, believe me.
The Hulkster ready for war, and you can bet, ladies and gentlemen, it will be warfare here.
Well, he's been saying for weeks that he is going to be the first man to slam Yokozuna.
Oh, nobody slams Yokozuna.
Well, we'll see. Hulk Hogan wanted to prove it was not a fluke that he beat Yokozuna. And now, we're going to find out if it was a fluke or not.
You can see it in the eyes of each individual. Only razor-sharp focus when this much is on the line.
Michael Cole emanating from King of the Ring 1993 alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton, where Yokozuna hopes to regain the WWE Championship he lost in record time to Hulk Hogan.
Both men coming in with so much to prove. Hogan wants to prove his controversial WrestleMania win was no fluke. And he's also promised to finally slam the 550-pound giant right through the ring.
Yokozuna wants to erase the memory of his initial title reign that lasted mere seconds. He knows that a fresh Yokozuna can beat a fresh Hulk Hogan, and tonight is the chance to prove it.
Hulk Hogan, a 5-time champion now. This is his first title defense.
The Hulkster has spent the last 2 months in Hollywood due to prior commitments, but you've got to understand that Hulk never expected to be WWE champion coming out of WrestleMania.
Well, now that Hogan has emerged from his paradise, the gravity of this situation with Yokozuna is going to hit him like thunder.
We know each man's strategy coming in. Yokozuna has added 50 pounds to his frame since WrestleMania, while Hogan has actually slimmed down since he captured the WWE Championship.
Indeed, we're going to see more speed, more endurance from the Hulkster. But now that Yokozuna has hit 550 pounds, every kick, every leg drop, and every bonsai drop will be even more impactful.
Sent right into the corner.
Trapped in the corner.
Non-stop blows. Still so much more action to come after this amazing matchup. Of course, we have the King of the Ring finals later, but before then, there will be an 8-man tag team match with the Steiner brothers and the Head Shrinkers on opposite sides.
You want to talk about unfinished business from WrestleMania? Those two teams went to war back in Vegas, and I expect even more hard hits here tonight. Like a brick wall running into you.
Has to find a way out of this.
Ring-shaking powerbomb.
And Yokozuna is leaving no breathing room here.
Yokozuna taking the fight to Hulk Hogan. The Hulkster's rocked. Some folks thought Bret Hart should have had this rematch against Hogan, but the president of WWE has made the controversial decision to give Yokozuna the title match.
Indeed, there will be no rematch for Bret, who, I might add, lost the title after Mr. Fuji interfered on Yokozuna's behalf. Instead, he was given an automatic entry into tonight's King of the Ring tournament.
The Hitman has certainly capitalized on that opportunity, already defeating Razor Ramon and Mr. Perfect tonight. Now, can he finish the job in the main event and win the King of the Ring?
And Hogan falling victim to a slew of offense.
Yokozuna making Hogan regret wanting this match. I love it.
Oh no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here?
He lets go of the
Aber ist es richtig? Ja, ich hab's richtig
Well, I don't
gemacht.
see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael. Oh no, bear hug applied. This is not good.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Can we talk about Yokozuna's meteoric rise in WWE? He's accomplished quite a lot in a short amount of time.
Just look at the man's track record at major events. He made his premium event debut with a quick win at Survivor Series, won the Royal Rumble in dominant fashion, and then captured the WWE title in the main event of WrestleMania.
But that momentum ground to a halt after Mr. Fuji's ill-timed challenge ended Yokozuna's title reign after mere minutes. Yokozuna needs to get back on top with a win here tonight.
Oh, flesh on flesh. Nothing pretty about it. Carefully measured knee drop.
Momentum is really on Yokozuna's side.
Hogan's going to have to dig down deep here.
Ooh, Hogan into the turbo. Down to the mat. In a well
Ah,
Shocking inside cradle.
Small packages could be it.
And the champ can't keep the shoulders down.
Wow, I thought this was over.
Counter. He knew just what to do. Oh, that got turned around on Yokozuna.
executed hip toss.
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top.
From way up.
Oh, Yokozuna counters. Whip back into the ring.
Perched up top. Misses big time.
What are we going to see here?
The wind up. And the pitch. Uppercut.
Looks like a play to go after the legs now.
The Hulkster picking his spots and targeting Yokozuna. Exactly what he planned to do to wear down the big man.
Uh-oh, the beginning of the end. Incoming. Big leg drop, brother. The champ might have just sealed things for the win.
The challenger forces a shoulder up.
I was not expecting that from him at this point.
We've seen more UFOs than people kick out against Hogan, guys. We're in uncharted waters, and frankly, so is Hogan.
Unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
Yokozuna looking powerless to every attack.
Hogan fighting with purpose right now, looking to prove his title win was no fluke.
Turn it around with a reversal.
Hooked him up. High angle belly to back suplex. Oh, no, 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 no. Yokozuna demonstrating his full power. Hogan's in trouble. Hooked up. Nothing fancy there. Spinning Uranagi.
And again, the torso is the target here.
Was? Das war doch richtig.
Certainly attacking that area is the strategy tonight.
Ich hab's aber richtig gemacht, so.
Spiked with a Uranagi.
Willst du mich verarschen? Ah,
Yoko
so.
down. Belly to belly slam.
That's got to be the end of Hulkamania.
Jimmy Hart trying to rally. And a kick out by Hogan with authority.
Hulk Hogan's not done yet. Hulk Hogan is coming alive.
Yokozuna back to his feet. Big chop to Hogan. And Hogan starting to hulk up here.
How many times have we seen this over the years?
These massive strikes from Yokozuna having absolutely no effect on Hogan.
Hogan fired up. Hogan's ready to go.
Hogan feeding off the energy of all the Hulkamaniacs.
And here comes Hulk. And Yokozuna being backed up to the ropes. Big boot.
I can't believe Yokozuna's still standing.
Hogan continuing to pour on the offense. A second big boot, but Yoko still on his feet.
Don't let up, Hulkster. Keep swinging, keep firing away.
That boot, Yoko staggering, stunning, and he's down.
Drop the leg, Hogan. Drop the leg.
Hogan, leg drop. Here's the cover on Yoko, who kicked out of the leg drop.
What? Get Mr. Fuji out of there. Hogan feeding off the energy. Whoa, wait a minute. What is that photographer doing on the apron?
There's a match going on. What the heck?
What was that?
What in the world just happened here?
Also.
Oh, no. Strongest splash.
This is why so many live in fear of Yokozuna. This is how he's dominated so many.
Yokozuna on the move. Devastating leg drop.
Going for the pin. Title on the line.
And Yokozuna is once again champion.
I can't believe it.
The winner of this bout and new WWE Champion, Yokozuna.
We have the official word. Yokozuna is indeed the new WWE Champion. We may have just witnessed the end of Hulkamania, gentlemen.
There's no may about it, Cole. Yokozuna just conquered Hogan, and every newspaper in Japan is going to be filled with pictures of our new WWE Champion.
Here in the heartland of America,
Naja,
the heart of Hulkamania.
4 Belohnungen habe ich bekommen, das ist gut.
Hulk Hogan is finished.
Ein Ziel habe ich nicht geschafft, aber dafür habe ich 8 von 9 geschafft. Das ist gut. Das ist sehr gut.
Our next chapter sees the showcase spotlight shine on an area in which the family built their legacy: tag team wrestling. Starting with the Wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, all the way through to more recent champions like the Usos or Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. This dynasty has always excelled in tag team competition, consistently showing an ability to dominate the division with a wide variety of looks. And the first team that we will look at, accompanied to the ring by Afa himself.
Fatu and Samu, the Head Shrinkers.
They put the fear in people's hearts. That's what the Head Shrinkers did back in the day. Second to none in that ring. You know, hard-nosed, battle-tested. They went for it every single night.
More astute fans may also know that early in their journeys, Samu and Fatu were managed by me, Paul Heyman, then known as Paul E. Dangerously, and the SST, the Samoan SWAT team.
The Samoan SWAT team is here. Vengeance is mine.
Already an imposing force that early on, their future greatness was obvious to so many industry experts. Afa, more than anybody, knew he had the team on his hands, with Samu being his son and Fatu his nephew. The tribal elder was able to mentor both, instilling in them the same unrelenting approach to competition that made the Wild Samoans world famous. The team toured through regional promotions before a quick stop with me in WCW, but WWE was always their goal. Upon arrival, it was clear that the dynasty's next generation had indeed arrived, immediately drawing comparisons to their world-renowned predecessors. 10 years before it became cool to say, Samu and Fatu displayed ruthless aggression in the ring, overwhelming opponents before the bell and continuing the non-stop attack until their hands were raised in victory. Deceptively agile for men of their size, they brutalized the opposition with devastating dives from the top rope. The duo would eventually go on to capture the WWE Tag Team Championships in the spring of 1994, fulfilling the promise and carrying the legacy to even greater heights. At WrestleMania 9, the Head Shrinkers' one and only in-ring WrestleMania appearance saw them taking on Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
Be prepared, Steiner brothers. We're gonna give you a pain that you have never felt before.
While I'm not one to make excuses, I am one to give opportunities to you, our expert gaming member of the WWE Universe. And so, today, you have the opportunity to make things right. WrestleMania 9, Las Vegas, Nevada. The Steiners performed at a near-perfect level that day, able to find every reversal and in the chaos emerge victorious. We are asking you to fix that, stop them in their tracks, and get the Head Shrinkers that WrestleMania victory you and I both know they deserve. But if you're not careful, you're going to find yourself reliving the very same memories that have haunted Samu and Fatu for years. Steiner lines, suplexes, Frankensteiners that will all bring your evening to a vicious, miserable end.
One of the toughest teams in WWE history.
Nearly 600 pounds of pure savagery.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Alpha at a combined weight of 565 pounds. Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
Fair warning, this one may not be too pretty, guys.
You talk about rugged individuals. These are two tag teams that can really bring the fight to anyone that steps in their path.
Yeah, there's about to be a seismic collision in the ring.
This match means so much to the Steiners and to the Head Shrinkers.
Well, the whole world is focusing on WrestleMania 9, and the last thing you want to do is come up on the short end.
Pride is on the line, and as is a stake to the claim of being the toughest team in all of WWE.
The Steiner brothers getting a tremendous ovation here in their first WrestleMania, and we'll see if they can carry on Michigan's winning ways.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 531 pounds, Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
The Steiner brothers are one of the most promising tag teams we've ever seen in WWE.
But Samu and Fatu are looking to stomp out any of that promise right here at WrestleMania.
Let me warn the WWE Universe.
WrestleMania 9 rolling on with a potential show-stealing match, guys. Two very hungry tag teams facing off.
Indeed, Michael, the Head Shrinkers and Steiner brothers are both new to the tag division in WWE, but both teams are off to an amazing start so far.
You have to imagine whichever team wins this high-profile fight becomes an instant top contender for the tag team championship. And with two teams this physical on such a big stage, it is indeed going to be a fight.
Blackjack, hot shot off the top rope.
The Head Shrinkers and Steiners are two of the brightest young teams in WWE, but they both come to this match with a few years of experience in WCW.
The Steiner brothers earned many tag accolades in WCW, but Rick and Scott have their share of singles titles too.
Meanwhile, Samu and Fatu were never quite able to break through before WWE. You know that has to serve as motivation for the Head Shrinkers tonight.
He's looking a little worn down now.
Fatu looked as brutal as ever on that exchange. I've seen Samu and Fatu headbutt each other during matches. If they do that to their own flesh and blood, who knows what they're doing to Steiners?
It's just a byproduct of the brutal take-no-prisoners offense of the Head Shrinkers, Byron. These guys will bite, scratch, and claw their way to a win. Rulebook be damned.
And with Rick and Scott coming from an amateur collegiate background, they might be a bit more hesitant to bend the rules. Hopefully the Steiners can adapt. In fact, the whole world is focused on WrestleMania 9 tonight. The last thing you want to do is come out on the wrong side of a match like this.
That's right. A big win at WrestleMania means a big boost in the tag division and a substantial winner's purse.
I don't think the Head Shrinkers concern themselves much with the financial matters, Saxton, but they are dead set on proving they're the toughest dudes around.
Big back body drop. What elevation. He managed to get one over on the experienced Steiner there.
Yeah, Samu just ramped up his intensity. Ooh, what a headbutt.
Then a knee right to the throat.
All's fair in love and war, gentlemen. I saw nothing but effective offense.
WrestleMania 9 shaping up to be a big night in the tag division, guys.
Indeed it is, Michael. Two great young teams competing now. And later tonight, none other than Hulk Hogan will lead the Mega Maniacs against Money Inc. for the tag team titles.
Oddsmakers in Nevada have the smart money on Hulk Hogan leaving Vegas with the gold tonight. And this is just a vulgar display of ruthlessness. My God, enough!
And now the tag.
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm. Pinpoint aim right to the arm.
Targeting the arm now. The Head Shrinkers accompanied to ringside by Alpha, but he's not the only tag team legend serving in a managerial role tonight.
That's right, Michael. Just like Alpha, Mr. Fuji earned many WWE tag titles as a wrestler. But now, he's hoping to lead Yokozuna to the WWE Championship.
And looking at all the top young talent in this ring, I see many other main event stars of the future that could follow the lineage of Yoko. And gets sent right into the corner.
Oh, goodness, blasted right into the corner.
He gets the tag, and here we go. The complexion of this match is about to change. Textbook fireman's carry takeover.
And we are really seeing the amazing skill sets of all four men in this tag team showcase.
Well, we already knew about the brawling of the Head Shrinkers and the grappling of the Steiners, but men as big as these four behemoths should not be able to fly around the ring like they have thus far.
It is made for an extremely tough act to follow, guys. At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks.
Yeah, things could turn even worse soon if there isn't a tag on the horizon. Oh my gosh, with one hand!
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just gotta toss another person and make a statement.
Power slam.
Ja, ich verstehe das nicht. Trag deinen Gegner mit Kreisrück. Dann Pack den Gegner.
Before this match began, you heard the Steiner speak backstage. Scott saying, quote, "Me and my brother are going to go out with a game plan and do what we do best, and that's wrestling."
That's all well and good for the Steiner brothers, but Alpha has gone on record saying that his men are looking to tear Rick and Scott's heads off. Earth-shaking power slam.
Shoulder tackle. Scott getting work done right now.
Seeing some high-impact offense from Samu and Fatu thus far.
I'm not sure the Head Shrinkers are even going for the victory. They just want to destroy the Steiners.
Elbow after elbow after elbow. Beat down in the corner.
And this is just a vulgar display of ruthlessness. Oh, look at this ruthlessness in the bottom turnbuckle.
As we find ourselves surrounded by all this pageantry, do you think either of these teams is feeling the pressure of their first WrestleMania?
Ich kapier's nicht, Leute. Hä?
Alpha has turned these men into brutal fighters who simply want to destroy
Er
their
meinte
opponents
vielleicht.
no matter where the fight takes place.
And as for the Steiners, we know they have big match experience, tons of amateur championship bouts in college, and some of WCW's biggest events. But even those can't hold a candle to the spectacle of WrestleMania.
And Fatu gets stopped in his tracks.
Several reversals, neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defenses.
Snapmare takedown.
Fatu is imposing his will.
The Head Shrinkers smartly keeping themselves out of the grasp of Rick and Scott Steiner.
There is a method to the madness of the Head Shrinkers.
Counter right when it was needed.
Getting him right into the corner.
Hard into the corner.
Man, did you see the whiplash off the turnbuckles?
Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
And that's another well-placed attack to his head and neck area. And now Scott is getting beaten down.
And Steiner needs to find an opening fast.
Big back body drop.
Punishing power slam.
Sagte mir gerade, ich soll.
And now placed in the corner. There's the tag. Tandem offense on the horizon here. They have their opponent.
Oh, face first.
That's it. No way the
Das ist, wenn du erstmal mit Rick Steiner. Wenn du Fatu erstmal mit Rick Steiner im Ring hast, setzt er einen Wisch. Also
come back
Also,
now.
du willst mir sagen,
And he's ready to switch things
soll,
up, tagging out.
soll Fatu nehmen? Ja, wahrscheinlich.
Oh, sent straight into the corner hard.
Ach, du weißt, wie das wird ein langer Kampf. Also, jetzt Rick Steiner. Oh Gott. Da steht ja Rick Steiner. Also der hier. Und ich dachte, hä? Ich kämpfe gerade gegen Scott.
That's gonna sting.
Smothering offense now from Fatu.
Fatu just smothering his opponent with offense.
Splash it. Look at the power and scoop slam. And now Scott is getting beaten down.
Steiner's in peril here.
And Scott with the wherewithal to counter. Boom! Good defense from him.
Oh, Steiner anticipated that.
Shot to the throat. Another vicious attack to his head.
That's the kind of offense that could ruin your whole balance. Oh, God, what a shot to the face.
Right into the shoulder. That's gotta hurt. Fatu is really showing his vicious side.
I don't see Fatu slowing down anytime soon.
Oh, Miz, what a headbutt.
Boah, ich fühle mich so wie in MMA, ey.
Really just laying it in.
Jetzt kaum Wechsel. Digga, oder? Nee, er wechselt nicht.
Shoulder tackle. He's headed up high.
Perched up top.
Knee drop. Scott getting worked on right now.
And Steiner needs to find an opening fast. Fatu fears no man.
Oh my God, ey.
Sends the knee into the face. That'll stop you. Big clothesline. And Fatu got tested there. The head shrinkers and the Steiners are engaged in an epic battle.
Both teams making the Roman gladiators proud. Oh! Stiff headbutt.
What a throw.
Jetzt mach doch mal hin.
To see if the fans will show some love.
Wechsel doch. Er will nicht wechseln. Was ist das für eine Chance? Jetzt wechsel.
So continues to be the target here.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to mount any sort of attack for him now.
Will mich WWE verarschen? Der wechselt ja gar nicht.
Full Nelson.
Nice counter and down they go.
Bitte wechsel doch.
Fatu taking
Nee,
a moment to soak
er
it
bleibt
in.
liegen. Oh.
And he gets directed into the corner.
Fatu got surprised there.
Oh, man! Intercepted the attack with a kick to the face. Up and over, all the way to the floor.
Wisst ihr was? Wie es da weitergeht, erfahrt ihr ja in einem anderen Part. Bis dann. Vergiss nicht ein Like, ein Abo da zu lassen und bis dahin.